Okay, today I never put speaker. Y'all can hear me, cause I inside the room. My kids are at home today, so I cannot do in the living room. Okay,
I can hear you clearly.
let someone in first. Okay, today we will be wait a minute. We will be talking a little bit about lip balm, tinted lip balm, and deodorant. Okay, so I will start with lip balm first. Okay. Okay, I will talk about why we are actually doing our own lip balm. Okay, it's actually safe for children. So if let's say you have very very kids who like to put on some makeup, right, you can do it for them to use lah. So you don't need to use those commercial products. Okay. And then most of the lipstick in the market, right, actually contains lip. So I think a lot of people will not notice lah, but it's actually, if you see on the lipstick, I don't have a sample of lipstick because I don't own I don't own one. Okay, it's a neurotoxin which is actually very harmful to your nervous system. So as you do right, actually some of the lipstick, you will have a little bit of irritation, and a prolonged usage, right, you will notice that your lip will start to turn a little bit black. Okay, so some of the lipstick actually contains also heavy chemicals, heavy metals and everything, right? So actually lipstick, we often, right, as we eat, we will consume it, so imagine if those lipsticks contain all these things and you're eating them inside, it's actually not very good for your health lah. Okay, and the oils that are used in the lipstick, right, sometimes will block your pores. So sometimes if we apply lipstick, we will apply a little bit on the surrounding area, right, of the lip, right. If let's say the skin is blocked, right, it will very easily to get acne, or some tiny pimples around the lip area. That's the reason. And when you actually remove makeup, right, the lipstick will also come in contact with your upper lip area, lower lip area. So sometimes you see people always often have pimples or acne around this area. That's the reason why lah. So it could be your lipstick. So you have to take note lah. Okay. Okay. So I will talk about how do you store your lip balm. Okay, you can store your lip balm in any type of lip balm tubes like that. Okay, or you can store in those mini aluminum container. Okay, and you can use your hand to dab, or you can use there's a applicator lah. Okay, or any type of glass container that you have at home. So it's your choice lah. Okay, if you're using lip balm tube, right, lip balm tube like this, right, okay, you cannot turn out too much. So if you turn out too much, right, sometimes the quality is not very good of this type of tube, right. You are very hard to turn. You will actually break lah, or turn it back is very hard. Sometimes will stuck there one. So you have to take note. And because the DIY lip balm, right, we are not adding any preservative, so it's only up to 3 months when you make them, and you can store in the fridge. Because sometimes Singapore weather is very humid, very hot. Okay, you will melt. So if let's say it become very very soft, very hard to apply, right, then you just put in the fridge for a while, then you take it out. Okay. Okay, so lip balm, right, there is I call it a base recipe and adding more colors, because sometimes, right, we might not want to some people might not like colored lip balm lah. So I actually have two type here lah. So for basic, right, you use 4.5 gram of shea butter, okay, 4.5 gram of jojoba oil, okay, 4.5 gram of coconut oil. Okay, it can be FCO, it can be just those organic virgin coconut oil. So it's your choice. Okay, then 4 gram of beeswax. Okay, and 1 drop of your choice of essential oil. Up to you. You can use lavender, you can use lemon, lime. For me, I just like to use wild orange because I feel when I'm going out, I put on lipstick and the wild orange actually perk me up. So sometimes I will add a little bit of wild orange and peppermint. So 1 to 2 drop is fine. Okay. So how do we do it? You take the shea butter, the jojoba oil, coconut oil, and beeswax all together. Okay, you add onto a boiler to melt them. If let's say you don't have a boiler at home, okay, you can actually put it in the microwave, or you boil a pot of water, right? Then you put it in the middle. Then you put it in the middle of water to melt it. Okay. Then stir it as you heat them up to make sure that they are fully melted. Once you see that everything is melted into liquid, right? Okay, you remove them from the heat. Okay, then you add in the essential oil. Do not add the oil on the heat. Okay, the oil will be evaporated. Okay. Jocelyn, double boil. Okay, it have to be double boil. Okay, then you pour the mixture into tubes or container to store. Okay. Then when you cool it down, it will harden. Okay. So how do we add colors to lip balm? Okay, actually it's the same thing. So we just add, when everything is melted, we add in mica powder. Okay, mica powder looks something like that. Okay, it's it can be red color, but if you like purple, you can add with purple. It can be red, it can be pink. There are a lot of mica powder out there. So if you want your lips to be purple, then it's something like that lor. Okay, you can get it at a lot of places. Mica powder is the same where we do soap colors and bath bomb colors. Okay, then we combine the color first. Okay, then depending on what color you want, so you have to play around with the colors. You can add a little bit for a light shade of pink, or if you like very very red color, right, then you add more of the shade. Okay, always remember when you actually mix in the liquid, right, the color is actually darker, so when it hardens, right, the color will become softer. So not softer, I would say lighter. So if let's say, right, if you want very very dark shades or very bright shades of red, right, the color must be a lot darker. So the powder you must put more. So it depending on your liking. So I will not put a fixed amount of how many gram to put. So everybody different. So somebody like darker, somebody like lighter. So yeah, up to you lah. Okay, once the color or mixture is into the glass bottle already, you remove it from heat. Same thing, you add the essential oil. Okay. If you all need to screenshot, you all let me know. I go back. Because sometimes I might go very fast. Okay. So I will be sharing a little bit on lip care today, as well as underarm care. So for first, right? Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Okay, this is the second one. Okay, I move on. So I will share a little bit on lip scrub. Okay, lip scrub is very very easy to use, to do, and to use. Okay, recipe is also good for 6 months. So you just use 60 grams of coconut oil. It can be FCO, like I say, or virgin, extra virgin coconut oil, any type. Okay, then you add granulated sugar. Granulated sugar is slightly bigger, I'll say bigger, thicker, bigger than normal sugar. Okay, then you add, for me, I like lime lah, so I always put lime and peppermint. Okay, so it's actually 8 drops of essential oil. You can change the essential oil as well, up to your choice. So I have example here, wild orange with peppermint, lime with lemon, or my favorite is lime with peppermint lah. So it's your choice. Normally I will use granulated sugar, because fine sugar, right, sometimes I feel macam like, I don't feel the scrub lah. So you can try, but I will prefer granulated sugar. Okay, so this is very simple. You just combine the coconut oil with the sugar, with like you stir for 1 minute. Jocelyn, raw sugar can. Then you just add in the essential oil, then you stir again roughly for a minute. Every mixture is done already, right? Then you just store them in airtight containers. Okay, then you put on your lip every 3 to 5 days. So if you like it cold, you can put it in the fridge first. When you want to use, then you come out, you take out from the fridge and you use again. So it's your choice lah. Okay. So another one I will be talking about today will be overnight lip mask. Okay, this mask is one of my favorite use lah. So sometimes, right, we don't drink enough water in the day, or like me, right, I always don't sleep at night, right? The lip tend to get very, very dry and cracked lips lah. So this one is convenient because, right, I just put and then I just go sleep. Then next day, wake up, you will see your lips are very, very smooth, very pumpy, very nice one. Okay, so I will use Vaseline here, 30 grams of Vaseline. Okay, then I add in 2 vitamin E capsules. Wait, did I bring? Yeah, here. So 1 capsule is actually like that. Very, very cute one. Okay, 1 capsule is about 0.45 gram. So I'll add 2 of these to Vaseline. Then you just stir them. Okay, stir already. You add in essential oil. So just 1 drop of essential oil. Then you store them in container. Okay, you can change the oil also, like I say. If you are if you have rose oil, you try to add 1 drop of rose inside. You will feel like when you apply, when you sleep, before you sleep, you keep smelling the rose. Okay, so just blend them, add in the essential oil, and then same thing, store in airtight container. Okay, then normally I will use it after lip scrub. So my procedure will be, right, after I remove makeup, I cleanse my face already, right? Then I will add a little bit of lip scrub. Scrub. Use your hand, okay? Scrub already. Then wash off. Then I put on the lip mask. Then I go to sleep. Okay? Same thing. You can store the mask in the fridge. So when you apply on, it's very cooling. Okay? Maximum 2 drops of essential oil for this blend. The ratio maximum 2 drops. You can play around with the EOs lah. So I would suggest you all try, if you all have rose, you're going to try with rose. It's really very, very nice.
Rose touch,
Okay. Lip scrub recipe. Hang on. Okay. You all can take a screenshot before I move on. Geraldine, you want to use a rose touch can, but you must use a bit more. Let me think. Because rose touch is actually diluted once already, so probably you have to put more. Okay. Okay, this is the lip mask. If you all want, you all can take a screenshot. Okay, I will move on. Okay, we talked about why we actually do your DIY deodorant. This is because number one, this is a very, very straightforward point. It saves your money. Okay. And most commercial deodorant actually contains aluminium. A lot of people doesn't know, but this actually contains aluminium. The thing about deodorant is that because we are putting underarm, it's very close to our breast area. So if let's say right, if let's say you don't clean it very very thoroughly, right, there are residue of the deodorant on underarm, right. So prolonged use, right, actually there is a risk of them entering your tissue around the breast area, right. It might increase the risk of breast cancer. You all can go and Google about this. This is actually there are some research on it lah. Okay. And the preservative used in deodorant, right, normally will cause darkening of your underarm. If you have noticed, right, if you use deodorant for like many many years, right, you can see that your underarm here, right, the skin color is a bit different from your actual skin color. Okay, this actually will also increase the risk of breast tumor. It's because of the preservative, like paraben, benzodiazepine. If you go and notice, all the preservative name are always the same one, be it whatever products. Okay, and some of the chemical used in the deodorant actually will cause hormonal imbalances. As you know, right, our underarm is actually is very close to our limba there. So sometimes, right, all these residue will actually go through blood vessels entering there. So sometimes, right, you might notice if you use you even have acne pimple underarm one. Sometimes I will have people telling me that they know very weird places they have their acne. That's the reason okay. And because it is actually to prevent sweat from coming out, so it's very hard to wash off completely. So which means, right, if it's very hard to wash off, right, you will have a lot of residue left behind even after you put on some body wash to wash. That's the reason why, right, normally I will not recommend you all to use outside deodorant. And if the residue builds up underarm, right, you will start to those you have a lot bit of a yellow stain. So let's say if you are wearing t-shirt like that, right, sometimes you notice if you are wearing white color t-shirt, you see some stains around here from actually they are not actually from your sweat. They are actually coming out. They are actually, your body is actually flushing out the so-called the aluminium residue out. That's why it's a little bit yellowish. Okay. And if let's say a lot of the residue build up inside, right, your underarm will smell even bad lah. Okay, the odor is even worse lah. Okay, so the recipe of the spray here today, we actually deodorant, there's a lot of type lah. There is spray type, there is gel type, there's cream type. So for me personally lah, I would prefer spray type because it's very convenient. Just spray, dry, go already. And I don't like creamy type because it's very hard to dry. So you must wait for it to dry before you wear clothes. It's a bit troublesome lah. Okay, so the recipe is actually good for 3 months only. So very simple. You just use 65 ml of witch hazel. Okay, 32.5 ml aloe vera gel. Okay, any kind of aloe vera gel will do. Okay, 0.65 gram of baking soda. Okay, 6 drops of essential oil. For me, I like to use clary sage because clary sage can also balance hormones of women. So as I use, I'm balancing, and once your hormones are very balanced, my mood is better. So it's like dual usage lah. Okay, so you can substitute clary sage with tea tree, lavender, rosemary, bergamot, lemongrass, peppermint, Roman chamomile, ylang ylang, cypress, grapefruit. Okay, for men now, I think you use peppermint, he will like lah. Because sometimes not everybody will like very feminine smell like ylang ylang underarm. So you can choose peppermint, cypress, rosemary for them. Okay, or if you want, right, you can use petitgrain, patchouli. All this is fine. Okay. You just mix all the ingredient in a big bowl, okay, or whatever container, okay, and blend them. Okay, blend ready. You just add in the essential oil and then you blend again. Okay, after that, you store in any kind of spray bottle. Make sure that it is a glass bottle. Okay, then before each usage, you just shake. Then you just spray, can ready. Okay, you can take a photo first. Huh? But this one got a bit error. So I will share a little bit on the solid deodorant in case some of you all like it. You all can take a photo and try at home, but I will not be doing this today, okay? Okay, 60 gram of baking soda. Okay, you can use 60 gram of cornstarch or arrowroot powder. Okay, 37.5 ml of coconut oil and 10 drops of your essential oil choice. Okay, you just combine the two powder in one bowl, and then combine the coconut oil and essential oil in another bottle, another bowl. Okay, after that, the oil you pour into the powder mixture and you start to blend in slowly until it is actually smooth, everything fully blended and smooth. Okay, then you store in any jar, container, or deodorant tubes. Okay, so when you use, you can scoop it. If you're using container, you just scoop or fingertip, then you rub underneath. Or if you're using tube, just rub it over. Okay. The mixture of this, right, actually will harden when it's cool. So for weather like Singapore, sometimes if you bring it on the go or outside, right, you might see that they are actually turning it into liquid. Okay, you just let it cool, throw in the fridge or freezer. Okay, it will harden again. Okay, you can take a photo of this. Okay, this is something I don't think a lot of people will know. Okay, you all do detox on your body, you all do detox everywhere, I know on the food lah, you all drink lah, but have you all ever do detox underarm? Actually, detox underarm, it's actually very, very, very good because like I say, right, our lip underarm is actually very close to our limbar area. So actually to fasten up the detoxing of your entire body, right? If you do it at underarm, it's actually a lot faster than you do it with food detoxing. Okay. This recipe, same thing, is good for 6 months. Okay. You use 15 grams of apple cider vinegar. Okay. You add in 10 drops of lemon essential oil. Okay. Then distilled water. You fill the rest with distilled water. Okay, you can repeat this maybe every 1-2 days. Okay, across a week or 2 weeks lah. Then you can see the difference. Okay, you just have to add to a 60 ml spray bottle, any kind of spray bottle lah. So spray bottle like this, you just add in the apple vinegar first. Okay, then you add in 10 drops of essential oil. Then you fill the rest with distilled water. Okay, or you just buy those mineral water outside. Okay, just fill it up. Okay, then every day before you sleep, you just spray. Spray already, then you wait for it to dry, then you go to sleep. Okay, you will start noticing the sometimes we sweat, we have some uh odor there. No matter what, you have a little bit of a smell there, right? Yeah, it's because there are a lot of build-ups, like I say, from commercial deodorant. So you all actually can try this detoxing method, right, to actually flush out all the chemicals and all the residue first. Okay, so can see the difference. Okay, photo, snapshot. Okay, for solid deodorant, you always have a layer of oil, right? Because sometimes, right, they actually will start to separate, which is why I always say sometimes the recipe good for how many months, good for how many months, because eventually they will start to, we don't have any preservative to hold them together. So as we actually, as the days pass, right, the mixture and the oil will start to separate. That's why I always have to stir. And then maximum up to 3 6 months, depending on the recipe, right? Then you have to discard it already because uh, it cannot go in already. When you stir, you also cannot go in already. Okay? Wait Okay. Snapshot done Jocelyn, yes, you have to use it. You have to shake before spray one. Okay? I will start with, let me see. We start with, okay, lip balm first. Okay, wait, I need to turn. No need to wash away one. Just let it dry and leave in. Okay. Don't know you can see the burner. No? My burner, wait, my burner got a bit far away. Hang on. Okay. Wait, just adjust. Okay. Okay. So 4.5 gram of shea butter. You see, one big bottle can use for so many purpose. Okay. Because I'm playing with colors today. I don't want to dirty my hand. Okay. Just add the shea butter. Okay. 4.5 gram. Okay. And I add in oils. The jojoba oil is also 4.5 gram. Okay. Then we add in coconut oil. Finishing already. 4.5 gram also. Okay. Okay, lastly is bee wax. Bee wax, there is two type of color. So actually, either one is fine. I have white here, I have the yellow one here. But actually, normally I prefer white one. So because yellow sometimes, right, your final product will have a bit yellowish, so I don't like. Okay, this is also, this is 4 gram. So it's in a kind of billet type. So I just measure 4 gram in. Okay, so everything just like that. I'll just add to the boiler. Okay, we wait for it to melt. It will take maybe 1-2 minutes roughly. Okay, so if let's say right, you like a bit shimmering one, your mica powder, right, you all can choose those with a little bit glitter. There's a basic color of mica powder. There's also with glitter one. So it's your choice lah. You all can go and Shopee, you know, or iHerb. You all can go and look for it. There are a lot of different type. So it could be big red color or pinkish or you know, bit orangey. There's a lot of colors. So you all can just mix around with it lah. Okay. If let's say you all don't have the burner or you know boiler, you all also can put in microwave. The whole thing just throw inside microwave. Okay. 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 Let's wait a while. Wait. Okay. You see, I start to melt already. So when you see everything is a liquid base like that, okay, it's done already. So normally at this stage, right, I will add in the colors. Okay, this is a little bit tricky. So okay, normally I will just take a bit. My this mica powder is a little bit glitterish, but I don't think you all can see. Okay. Okay. How do I add them? To prevent from you know pouring too much at the same time, normally I just step a bit. You know, wait for it to go in bit by bit. Okay, you can add a little bit first. Okay, then you stir and see whether you all like the color. Okay, normally I will try to make it a little bit darker. Okay. Okay. Add a little bit more if you think the color not enough, not dark enough or whatsoever. So you can add a little bit more. Okay. Okay. This is where I will add in the essential oil. Okay. Okay. I will always choose wild orange one. I don't know why. I just like wild orange on lipstick. Okay. Then you stir a bit more. Okay. When you pour into the tube, there's a little bit of a trick here. Okay. Okay. You see, the tube is always something like that. So do not pour to full. Okay. Do not pour to full. Normally, I will pour about 3/4 or maybe a bit more lah. Close to full, but not entirely full. Okay. There's a reason why. I will show you all later. So I will pour until something like that. So there's still a little bit more. Okay, like that. Not to the brink. Okay, still left a bit, right? I will keep it heated in case it hardens. Okay, I will show you all why. So you see, it's about like that, not entirely full. I will leave a hole there because of the tubes, the middle tube inside. Okay, if let's say right, you pour to the full, your lipstick will have a hole here, like that, when it hardens. So normally, when I will wait until maybe half hardened, right? Then I will start adding a little bit more on top. So it will become very, very nicely like that. So you'll see the difference. So especially you're doing as a gift, a hole like that don't look nice. So normally I will wait until half hardened, then I will pour a little bit more to cover on top. So it becomes a very nice loop here. So you see, the color is a bit darker here. So as it lighten and harden, right, the color will become lighter. You can see the difference. Okay. Okay. You see, it's when it starts to harden, right, it becomes just now I pour a little bit higher, so when it hardens, right, it actually, when the volume start to string downwards, can you see? Okay, so normally I will monitor, and then I will start to pour a bit. Okay, don't worry if this one suddenly, the extra mixture suddenly harden or whatsoever. As long as you put it under heat, it will start to melt again. Okay. Okay. It will take quite a while to harden. So I will just leave this aside first. Then we move to the other one, okay? 每个 who tell you I only got 3. I have more than that. But my recipe is for 3 lah, 3 tubes lah. Okay. Okay. While this thing harden, wait, let me shift a bit because it's very, 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 very hot. Yeah, you can put in aluminium tin also, but if you put in aluminium tin, please be careful because it's very, very hot. Okay. Okay, I forget to take my funnel. Never mind, I will use it like that. Okay, for the deodorant spray, 65 ml of witch hazel. So actually 65 ml means 65 gram lah. Okay, so I forgot to bring my funnel, so I'll just pour here first. Okay, not too small. Okay. Aloe vera gel. Any type of aloe vera gel will do. So you does not have to be any specific brand or whatsoever. Oh, why so hard? Okay. So aloe vera gel is actually 32.5 gram. So I just add in 32.5. Okay. Baking soda. Okay. Baking soda. This is one of the most convenient item. No, a lot of things can use one. Okay. I only need a little bit, 0.65 gram. Okay. Okay. Just mix them. Need to stir quite a while for the baking soda to fully melted inside. Or fastest one, use the blender. Okay, remember I have a mini blender. Too much baking soda, right? For if your skin is very sensitive, right? Sometimes you all might get a bit irritation. So my this recipe 0.65 gram is actually suitable for sensitive skin. So for those who feel it's not strong enough, you all can add a little bit more. Okay, so when it's fully melted like that, sorry, too high. Okay, everything melted inside. Okay, then I will add it in before I add essential oil. No fun, very fun. Okay. Okay, cleavage. Okay. 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 It's done. Okay. Deodorant is very simple, spray. It's much easier than using the hardened one, the solid ones. Okay. You see? So it starts to become like that already. Can you all see the hole there? Okay. So this is where we add on. So I like to make it a bit overflow a bit so you have to be very careful. Once you do it often like me, right, you all will know right when to stop. So I will go drop by drop, make sure it's a bit to the brink. So when it hardens, right, the shape is very nice. Okay. So it's just nice one, no more already. Okay. Yeah. Okay, then I will add the, where's my stickers? You all can label it. Okay, your choice. I buy those very, very nice sticker like that. Just stick, and then you all can give it as a gift. Okay, you can just give it as a gift. You know, you find you go Daiso, buy those very nice Christmas bags, those plastic bags, then you can just give it out as a gift, no problem. Okay. So today I have how many lucky draws? I have, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7. Okay. Let me shift the burner because it's very hot. I don't want to scald myself. Okay. You can see when it hardens, it starts to change color already. Okay. Before I move on to lucky draw, can let me take a photo? Can you all turn on your camera? Okay. Smile. Okay. Okay. Give me a minute to key the lucky draw. Now come in my Zoom, must put your real name. You don't put your real name, I don't know who are you. Okay. Oh, Alicia here. Okay, almost done. Give me 1 more minute. Okay. You can see my screen, right? Okay. Thing. First lip balm. Yeah, let me write down first. Congrats, I will send you one lip balm. Next. Second one goes to Geraldine. Congrats, Geraldine. Third one is Jen's Ho. Congrats, Fourth one. Felicia. I got two Felicia here. Okay. Fifth one. Megan, you got the fifth one. Congrats. Okay, the last lip balm goes to Yanling Tan. So my these are gigantic deodorant spray. I only have one, so I'll give out one only. Okay, sitting congrats. Okay, same thing. You all have to WhatsApp me to collect. Okay, if you don't WhatsApp me, then I will forfeit your price. And next week, I will do a redraw on last month one also. Last month, I have unclaimed prices. So next Wednesday, I will be doing body wash and hair wash. And after that, right, after I finish drawing that, right, I will draw those forfeited prices also. Okay? Do you have any questions? If no questions, I will end the call. See the color? Lighter already. I don't know if you all can see from camera or not, but yeah. So lighter already. Okay. Let me see. Okay, no questions, No question, I will end the call. Bye. See you next week. Yeah. Okay, done.
咦，你还在 live 着哎？
什么东西？
你还在 live 着？
哦，不行啊，我在想要怎么关，等一下哦，这边 stop live stream。